Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin. I'm running for the King, and today is Black Friday, or at least what we call Black Friday in the United States. It's Friday, the 24th of November, the Friday after Thanksgiving, and it's when all the big sales are going on. And traditionally, it's called Black Friday because it's when retail businesses get their books in the black for the year, which is not necessarily always the case anymore, but we still call it Black Friday. It's a big sales day. And I sold zero today, zero today. But yesterday, and I guess Wednesday evening after I shipped, I did sell some things. So I have 12 items. Well, I have 11 items going out. I just accepted an offer on eBay, so we may have that 12th item going out. But let's grab the one thing I have on Mercari that's ready to go, that's sold, and it is a plush, and it's down here, and I have to remember where I put it, so it might be a second. It's one of these anime plushes, and it's not in there, so I think it's in the tub right here at my waist. Well, it was in the top tub on the top shelf, but I found it. It is this guy right here. It's made by Sega. This one is from the anime Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, and it is a like keychain type plush. It is imported. I got it on Whatnot from a person that was closing out a bunch of anime stuff. I think I paid maybe $1, maybe $1.50 for it. It was in a lot. This sold $9.50 plus shipping. Now I do have another sale on Mercari, but I can't ship it just yet. I mean, they paid, but then the buyer reached out asking if I had more of the items, or saw that I had relisted it after I sold the first one, and they want 4 of them. But Mercari doesn't let me combine shipping after the fact. So I messaged them this morning and I'm waiting to hear back, but I'm not shipping the first item because I think we can cancel that order and have her buy 4 in a bundle and save a lot on shipping, because Mercari covers, I think, everything but the first item shipping. And so anyway, I'm waiting to hear back. That one's going to hold off until tomorrow or maybe even Monday. I got some CDs that sold. Let me find them. All right, first up is this one. It's the Best of Ramsey Lewis. This sold $8.99 plus shipping. And then I have a 4-pack of George Strait CDs. Let's see, there's Pure Straight, Lead On, One Step at a Time, and Carrying Your Love with Me. These are all factory sealed, and these sold full asking price $19.99 plus shipping. And these CD sales were all on eBay, as is everything else from here on out. I did get the notification that offer I accepted payment went through. So we do have 12 going out. So that was 1 we did on the Mercari one, plus 1 we're not talking about yet. And then I have 11 on eBay, which means 2 are down, 9 are to go. Let's head down here. I did have a person send 2 offers for dog coats, and I accepted them. They sent offers on 2 Touch Dog raincoats. They're full body. They cover the legs and everything. There's this red one, size large, and there's this blue one, size large. I had those both listed at $20 a piece, and offers came through for $15 a piece. So the buyer's going to be in for $30 flat plus shipping, and they paid, well, double the shipping. So I'll combine it. I'll refund them back any overages they paid, and get that sent out as soon as I get these things sent out. And actually, there's 2 more dog items going out, just not on this same order. I did sell a Canada Pooch coat. It's got like, it's tiny. It's an extra small, or it's an 8-inch, but it's super tiny. It's got like this hood with fake fur around it. It's pretty awesome, right? This one sold on offer for $14 plus shipping, and I think I had it listed for $16. So not too much off that. Happy to see that go out. And to a different buyer from those 2 orders was this this harness. And so this is a Pawmigo. It didn't have tags, but I don't know if it ever had tags. I couldn't find any listed with tags, but this is a Jurassic Bark is what it's called. And so you may be able to see, get my face out of the camera, you may be able to see like the Jurassic Park vehicle, and there's dinosaurs on it, and it is reversible. You could have it camo on the other side. And I just thought it was really cool. I listed it even though it didn't have tags. You can definitely tell it's new though. It's never been on a dog. This sold $7.99 plus shipping. And all 4 of these items I picked up in Cincinnati at the reseller rally at that flea market I went to. And I am happy for the big stuff and the little stuff that sells. I just enjoy selling. And I really enjoy packing. So the packing is fun for me as well. I sold these Star Trek cards, and there's 4 packs of them. They're not worth too much. I don't even remember what I paid for them. $1 or $2. I know, overpaid. I think I got them from Harry Tornado. It was like a buy something and get entered in a contest thing. I didn't win the contest, but I got the cards. This makes so you really break even pretty much after fees. It sold for $3.59 plus shipping. I sold a recipe book, cookbook, whatever you want to call it. This one's old, and I thought it was really cool. I picked it up at an estate sale, and I think it's down here. Let me find it. Oh, it's hiding here with behind my DVDs and books. It's right here. It is a Soothsayer flour recipe book, and it's in this folder binder thing, and I paid like maybe $1 for it or something, maybe not even that. And I just thought it was cool. It was rare. It's super fragile. That's why I still have it wrapped in plastic, or I wrapped it in plastic immediately after photographing. This sold $23 plus shipping. I think I had it listed for $29 or something, but happy with getting this out. It's not in the best of shape, so I'm happy for the sale. We have 3 more items to go. 2 are those silver-plated bell ornaments I picked up, well, last January, and, well, they're down here. I already have the box down. I'm looking for B7 and B18, and I don't have them in any particular order. There's B7. And there is B18. B7 is a 2003 bell. It still has the original packaging, and this sold $9.99 plus shipping. Probably going to stick some bubble up in there so it doesn't get dented and ring along the whole time it's in transit. The next one is this one. It is from 1996. There's a little bit of tarnish on it, and this one I just accepted the offer just before I started hitting recording, and the payment went through just a second ago. This sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, last item is one of these signs for dealers that I got at that estate sale, that private pick, and I'm looking for SP12, and it's going to be hiding in here. Oh, there it is. This one is another good one. All right, is this one right here, SP12. It's really heavy, and I have it pre-wrapped. I'm going to leave it in the wrapping paper, but let's see. It weighs quite a bit. Yeah, almost 2.5 pounds. This little thing. It's crystal, or maybe glass. I can't really tell, but it's for Dom France crystal, and it's a little display plaque, and I'll put this picture up here when I give you the price. I had it listed for quite a bit more than what it sold for, but I took an offer and really just want to see things move. And I'm afraid if I don't, some of those signs might sit here forever and ever. But this sold an offer for $45 plus shipping, and I'm definitely in the profit now for that $450 private pick. I was just shy a few dollars on the last video when I said I thought I was even or broke even. I hadn't quite yet, but definitely now. And that's going to be it. I didn't work today. We were closed. So I'm not at lunch. It's actually 2:15-ish now. And so I'm going to pack these things up. And unless the order comes in the next 30 minutes, it's going to be on tomorrow's. But hopefully I'll have something to show you, or Monday, I guess. Hopefully I'll have something to show you Monday. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I'll see you on Monday. Hey, everybody. Today is Monday. It's the 27th of November. And, well, we had Black Friday and a holiday weekend. And does that translate to sales for a typical eBay seller? Well, I guess we'll find out in just a few minutes. I have 15 on eBay, 2 on Mercari going out. I have quite a few ornaments. I've already pulled them. Let me show you what they are. Let's grab those ones on Mercari first because both sales are ornaments. First up is this right here. It's a little drummer boy. Actually, it's 3 of them. They're all exactly the same. I think they're all new. Snappy snare drum is what they're called. It's a little bitty ornament. And pick these up for 50 cents a piece in Cincinnati. They sold for $10 plus shipping. And then my last sell on Mercari is this ornament right here. And try to get to focus on it. It is a cat. It's called Cat Naps. It's like a little trunk, and it's got a cat sleeping in it. And well, I know cat stuff sells, so that's why I picked it up. I think I paid $1 for it at a yard sale. It didn't sell for much, but it sold. It sold for $5.41 plus shipping. Let's jump to eBay, but let's stick with ornaments first. I sold this train set of ornaments, this ornament set of it's a train ornament set, except it's missing the engine. So this has the little trestle track that it goes on and the 3 cars, but no engine. Picked this up in that big private pick. I got 3 full sets, and this was the partial set. This set sold for $5.99 plus shipping. I have several Linux ornaments going out. The first is L09. It's 4 snowflake ornaments, and these are from different years, I think. The first one's on here, but there's 4. You'll see the picture in just a second. These sold on offer $29 plus shipping. And then these 2 right here are also going out, L13 and 14 Linux ornaments. Picked them up the same time at that private pick, and I received an offer on both of these today from the same buyer. So I'm going to combine shipping. They are Holiday Homecoming. One looks like a front door, and one looks like a hearth fireplace, and it's they're pretty neat. So these are going out, they're going out for $5 each. So $5 each plus shipping. And then I have a figurine going out. It's in the same vein as an ornament, kind of. It is Christmas themed, and I picked it up at that private pick too. So it's in one of these boxes, and I don't have them organized very well, but I believe it's this one right here. So this one here is number 6317. It's shepherds, and I think it's for a nativity set. The shepherds are little bitty, and the sheep are even smaller. But, you know, I picked this up. I'm in the profit for that buy. These sold $5.99 plus shipping. I didn't have too many CD sales this weekend. CD sales are starting to slow down out that big CD buy, but I did sell this one. I already had it pulled out. It's the last Barbie Girl single from 1997, still sealed. This one I took an offer on $9 plus media mail shipping. And while we're over here, I do have a VHS going out. It is in VHS 3, which of course is in the bottom of my stack. So I'm going to need 2 hands. I'll be right back. That VHS is the second copy of Saved by the Bell Volume 6. Picked this up in an estate sale, and I sold this one $4.99 plus shipping. Let's stick with media. I sold a book lot. It is, well, it's a vintage set, and it's down here. Sticking with media, I sold this lot of Star Trek books. They're all vintage. Some are really old, and I picked these up at, well, half of them I picked up at my local thrift that are, you know, books are 20 cents or... And then the others I picked up at my library, which they were 10 cents. So I have maybe $1.50 into the stack. It sold on offer $11 plus shipping. I sold this lot of books as well. It's a lot of 5 books by Grant R. Jeffrey. And I don't know too much about them, but I did pick them up at my local thrift. Well, they're 20 cents a book. So, and they're all the same author. So I thought, hey, that's going to make a lot. And so I have $1 into these, and these sold for $9 plus shipping. And so not a huge profit there, and they've been sitting on my shelf for a while, but I did touch them and move them when I was listing all those books the other weekend. And so, you know, I was hoping by me touching them they would sell, and maybe that's the case, or maybe just, you know, someone was looking for them. I'm sure it was the latter. But anyway, they're going out. And the other book sale is this. It's Captain Underpants, and it's a box set. So it's supposed to talk when you open it. It's supposed to go tra-la-la. It does glow in the dark. And it has the first 4 books in here, paperback. The books are in brand new shape. The box is a little worn, but it sold $5.99 plus shipping. And that came out of my death pile of books. So that's another death pile sale right there. I do have one dog coat going out today, and it's not up in my box. It is actually in this little envelope right here. I think this was the first one I listed. Those bags have the very first dog things. I need to put them in my box, I guess, now that the box is getting empty. It's an 8-inch barn coat in olive green. This one sold on offer $10 plus shipping. I have some more of those Whataburger coffee mugs going out. I think I have 6 pairs or 8 pairs, and I listed 2 pairs. We saw the first pair sell last video, I think. Maybe it was Friday. I think it was last video. But the second pair that I have already listed sold. They're down here. I gotta dig them out. It's this pair right here. I have them pre-bubbled so I could label them without sticking stickers to the cups themselves. But I have one that I haven't listed. I can show you what they look like. It's right here. Pistol grip. It's got the buffalo nickel. It's nickel coffee. They are vintage for sure. Those 2 sold for $29.99 plus shipping. I have 3 items left, including 2 that are my, well, I guess they're kind of tied for my best sales of the weekend. And one of them is pretty unique. It's back here. It weighs 8 pounds. It's in a pretty decent sized box. And so I'm going to have to dig it out, and I need 2 hands, but I'm going to get it back to the table and I'll show you. It's pretty neat. All right, here it is. And you can maybe tell by the box what it is. It is a bowling ball. It's undrilled. and it's logoed. All right, so it's this one right here. It's a Samuel Adams Boston Lager. I picked 2 of these up at a yard sale for 30 bucks for the pair. And since they were undrilled, I knew they would eventually sell, even if someone just wanted to put it in their man cave or something. Pretty neat. So 15 bucks into it, it sold on offer for $50 plus shipping. And I'm going to ship it in this box, but I'm going to wrap it really, really well, both around this, in the box, then that box wrapped in another box, just so it makes it safe, so it doesn't get dropped and shipped or something. My last 2 items are clothing items, not one of those dollar shirts. I think they're both in this box I already have open on the floor. They should both be in here. I'm going to have to dig for them. It's a little bit overflowing because I was moving stuff around to get all those books I had listed on shelves. So hang in there just a second. First up is this hunting vest. It is from Field & Stream, and it is canvas fabric hunting vest. I've had this for a while, picked it up at a yard sale. I think I paid $2 for it. Took an offer this weekend, $20 plus shipping. That's an old item going out, which is awesome. And then last night, this sold. It is a all-over print Mark Martin shirt, and I think I showed it in one of my shorts when I picked up a bunch of NASCAR shirts. Most I still need to list, but this one I did list. It sold for $49.99 plus shipping, so I set it tied with the bowling ball. The bowling ball sold for a penny more, but what's a penny between friends? And 50 bucks for a shirt, that's great. And it would not be Monday unless we looked at our goal board. It was rough this week. My goal this year is to list 2023 listings, and I've listed 1,996. I'm getting really close, everyone. The pace I need is about 5.6 a day, which means I only need 1892 by December 4th, and I only listed 16 last week. So I've been busy. I've been hanging out with family. I have not been in the shed, and so it's fine. Anyway, I should hit it maybe this week. We will see, and I'll bring you along. So that's going to be it, I think. I'm going to get this stuff packed up. I'm not working today, so if something does come in, I'll put it in right here. All right, it looks like I am going to butt in here because I do have a couple extra sales. I have everything packed up except for that bowling ball. There's cardboard scraps all over the floor because I had to trim a couple boxes, and I felt like it's really taken me a long time to get these things packed up. I don't know if it's just I'm not working today and just I'm taking my time. I don't know. Anyway, I have a few more items. One is a big bundle on Mercari. I say big, it's not worth a lot, but there's 5 items. Let me show you. Okay, so 5 items. 4 of them are these, well, they're all the same. These Mega Blocks monster trucks. It's the Gangster monster truck. And I had a person buy, I had a buyer buy one of these on Friday, maybe Thursday, I think. And then I had multiple quantities, so on Mercari, you just have to like relist it after it's sold. I did that. She reached out and said, "Oh, I didn't know you had more than one. I want more than one." And I said, "Well, I have 4." She's like, "I'll take all 4." And then I never heard from her all weekend. I had put 3 more up on Mercari, even though you're not supposed to put multiple items of the same thing on Mercari, and never heard. Pulled them down. Today, she canceled her one order, which I knew that she probably wanted to buy all 4 then. So I put those 3 back up, and they all 4 sold. Plus one other thing she added, it was this lit church or light up church ornament. It's a day spring. I picked this up at a yard sale, and the whole bundle is going for $34 plus shipping. And that's probably the best deal for her, because if she does it in a bundle, she only has to pay shipping on the first item. And so hopefully she got they didn't charge her too much for that shipping and such. I can't see that side when it's a bundle for some reason. But anyway, this is going out. I bought a bunch of these Mega Blocks. I have tons of these, of 2 other vehicles. None have sold. This is my first, so I'm happy. I'm happy they finally sold. I got 3 more things on eBay to show you as well. And the first one is it's a bunch of Christmas lights. And these are replacement bulbs for the small ones. These are not LEDs, the old school ones. They're all blue. Well, each package has 4 blue and 1 of the blinky ones, the clear blinky ones. And there are 11 packages, so there's 44 blue lights and 11 blinky lights. And I've had these. This was going to be the second Christmas, I think the second Christmas. I think I listed them before Christmas last year, and these sold finally $9.99 plus shipping. I had to dig those out because they would have been buried. The other item is another thing I picked up a long time ago. It's been listed since 2019. I sold one earlier, or I sold one several weeks ago. It's right here. It's these swings, and these are wings for your shoes. This is a pair, and I picked them up on my way to the marathon in Tulsa, and it was in outside St. Louis, I think, is where we stopped. I picked them up for 50 cents back in November 2019. I had listed them at the hotel. So these have been listed for a long time. In fact, the picture I'm going to show you doesn't match any of my other photos because it's the countertop at the hotel. These sold $3.99 plus shipping. And then I do have a CD going out. It is not from my big CD buy, but I did put it in here. It is this one, I believe, right here. Kenny G Miracles, the Holiday album. And this is a classic album. And I think I picked it up at probably a thrift store. It sold for $4.99 plus shipping. Now, all three of those items, the CD, the lights, and the wings for your shoes, those all sold with my newly enacted 5% off coupon. So whatever price I gave you, you got to subtract 5% on that. It'll probably be like that for the next couple weeks. I have it going for the next 2 weeks, I think. So most likely everyone will get it for 5% off because it's going to show up on every listing. All they have to do is click the little button or type it in or something. There might be some sales that come through without it, but it's going to be few and far between. That's at least my experience from before. So anyway, these three plus that big bundle is going out as well. Anything else today is going to go out tomorrow. It'll be on the next video. I just dropped that CD, so hopefully it's still okay. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. And I guess I'll get back to closing this video out. I have to get this stuff packed up. I have to go to my storage unit to get a box for the bowling ball. I have one. I think it'll be perfect. And then I have to get my daughter from school. Since I'm off today, I get to be the taxi today. So I'm going to head to do that as well. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me. I do appreciate it. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up or drop a comment in. I do appreciate that. Or if you haven't subscribed, that subscription button or that subscribe button's down below. And I'd be awfully thankful if you did that too. It definitely helps out the channel. And I guess I never say anything, but probably one of these sides there's going to be another video if you want to see more of me right this minute, which is scary. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day. God bless.